Hello everyone, myself Dipshika Mahanti from Odisha. I am pursuing my MSc in Botany from BHU. This is my part 2 video. Topic is effects of global warming and its solution. Okay, first video is about a brief idea about global warming, and here in this video I will discuss effects of global warming and its solution. Okay, let's start. So there are many effects, but I have mentioned a few effects like glacier melt, sea level rise and ozone depletion. These are the major effects. Okay, so melting ice causes more warming, as global warming causes more snow and ice to melt each summer. The ocean and the land that were underneath the ice are exposed at our surface. Okay, because they are the darker in color, the oceans and land absorbs more incoming solar radiation, then release heat to the atmosphere. Okay, simulation project that 4 degrees Celsius rise in temperature would eliminate nearly all of the world's glacier. The meltdown of the Greenland ice sheets could be triggered at a temperature increase of 2 to 3 degrees Celsius. Okay, so what is a glacier? Glacier is the Earth's largest earth surface freshwater reservoir. Okay, so due to temperature is rising, so glacier is melting day by day. Okay, so in that line, simulation project that 4 degrees Celsius rise in temperature would eliminate nearly all of the world's glacier. So from this line you can imagine how the danger is. Temperature is rising day by day, and this is most dangerous to our for our earth surface, and due to this sea level is rising day by day. So here is some regions at the risks, means due to glacier melts, some regions are at much more risks due to there is some flooding, and there is some habitat destruction and deforestation वगैरह वगैरह. Sea level rise. Sea level rise is caused primarily by two factors related to the global warming. The added water from melting ice sheets and glaciers are expansion of sea water as it warms. The first graph tracks the change in sea level since 1993 as observed by satellite. Graph is your next slide. Today global sea level is 5 to 8 inches. Okay, means 13 to 20 centimeter higher on the average than it was in 1900. Okay, between 1900 and 2000 global sea level rose between 0.05 inches. Okay, that is 1.2 millimeter, and 0.07 inches, 1.7 millimeter per year on average. You can see how dangerous the glacier is melting. So due to this, sea level is rising, means the origin of river is glacier, and the rivers are drained into the sea. So when glacier melts, then your water level of river is rising. Then due to this, the river is drained into sea. So sea level is rise. So in 2019, a study projected that in low emission scenario, sea level will rise 30 centimeter by 2050 and 69 centimeters by 2100, relatively to the higher level in 2000. In high emission scenario, it will be 34 centimeter by 2050 and 111 centimeter by 21,000. So here you can see how the level of sea is rising. Due to what? Due to glacier melts. Everything is correlated with each other. Here this image is based on microwave data gathered by satellite, and this image shows how much Arctic Ocean is currently covered by ice at more than 15% concentration. Okay, Here is also a graph, that is orange line is your standard line, and these are the level of, here is your years and here is your sea level graphs, and these are the how the sea is rising. These are the dotted line, and here orange color is your standard line. Okay. Then ozone depletion, this is the most important topic, and ozone layer depletion causes increased UV radiation levels at the earth's surface, which is damaging to the human health. Negative effects include increasing certain types of skin cancer, eye cataract, and immune deficiency disorder. UV rays also affect the plant growth, reducing agricultural productivity. So what is ozone depletion? I have mentioned in my previous video. Ozone is your ozone layer is present in your atmosphere layer, that is in stratosphere. So this trap the ultraviolet layer of the sun. Okay, but due to temperature rising, due to this pollution, due to this earth surface temperature is increasing, due to this and many more gases there are, chlorofluorocarbon, and there are carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, and many more dangerous gases. Due to this, there is a hole in the ozone. Okay, due to this and the ultraviolet rays of the sun, which is more dangerous, that is not trapped in the stratosphere, means ozone layer. So that UV rays comes into the earth surface, and there is negative effect. Here you can see skin cancer, eye cataract, immune deficiency disorder, and many more effects. Okay. Then here in this picture you can see, here is stratosphere, here is ozone layer, and here is your CFC, means chlorofluorocarbon. Here is your troposphere, means lowest sphere is called troposphere, which attaches to the earth surface. From these, CFC is moving outside, means upper side of the atmosphere, and here is your hole. Okay, here is a hole, and this UV rays from the sun is enter into this hole, and from this hole this enter into the environment of our earth. Then solution. So there is no particular solution, but we can reduce its effect by many steps. Okay, like we plant trees and create new forest, and government should ban any harmful activity in forest area. Forest are the thermal cooler of the earth. You all know that forest are the thermal cooler of the earth. We should focus on electrical and battery motor vehicles. In this way, there is a less carbon monoxide. So today's generation is focused towards the electric and battery motor vehicles. From this is a very good step, and I think by 2022 or 23 there is some electrical car also. Okay, so this is a very good step. Then HCFCS means hydrochlorofluorocarbon, and HFCS are used in place of CFC, means in the place of CFC is the main cause of global warming. So in this place these gases are used. Okay, these contribute to the destruction of these are the gases contribute to destruction of stratospheric ozone, but to a less extent than CFC, means this is the dangerous, but some less dangerous than CFC. Okay, there are many international agreements to reduce carbon dioxide emission. I have mentioned in previous video some protocol are there, and there is some agreement agreements are the concerned on reduce carbon dioxide emission. This is a global problem, so each and everyone should think about this problem and reduce their harmful activities towards nature. So this is all about global warming and their solution. I think the solution is in our hand. We can solve this problem. Okay, we can solve this problem. This problem is not solution is not a particular. Okay, but it is in our hand and we can do this. So it's all about global warming and its effects and solution. I think you like this video, and for more information you can go through Google or any books or source. At last, thanks for supporting this platform masterclass, and thank you very much. Okay.